Why is your avoidant ex blocking you? Why do they block you on social media, potentially even on the phone? Why are you blocked? You didn't do anything to this person. You treated them well. You showed them love. They blindsided you, discarded you, ditched you, shut down, pushed you away, broke your heart, and now you're the one getting blocked. Well, there's a few different reasons why this can happen. One, well, it's in line with their avoidant programming. Keep in mind, avoidants avoid. By blocking you, they are avoiding any potential future conflict. Because keep in mind, avoidants avoid conflict. They run from it. They shut down. They don't like to argue. They don't even like to express their own feelings. This all goes back to childhood when their own feelings and emotions were dismissed by their parents or caretakers. So they learn not to express themselves. They learn to avoid conflict. And that's exactly what they'd be doing by blocking you, avoiding conflict. Also, they're avoiding any potential emotional triggers for them. They know the pain that you're in. They know that the relationship ended and they know that they're the ones that caused it. They may try to convince themselves that they had to do what they did. However, seeing your face, especially on social media, seeing your pictures, seeing your posts, will remind them of what happened, and they'd like to avoid that. So blocking you, especially from social media, is a way for them to avoid accountability on their end, because seeing you is a reminder of the pain that they caused you. And they don't want to go there. They want to avoid that. Avoidance, well, they avoid painful emotions. They don't like to process emotions. They like to run from that stuff, suppress it, and bury it. By seeing your pictures, your stories, videos popping across their feed, it's a constant reminder of you and what they did to you. But it is very common that they will actually leave a line of communication open. They may block you from a bunch of different sources, some social media platforms, by phone, but they'll usually leave one or two open. Now they can do a hard block, which is blocking you from all of the platforms and from the phone. However, if they leave one or two open, they still have that door open. They still have that potential for rekindling that line of communication, which makes them feel comfortable because in their mind, you'd still be an available option. Another reason why they often block is for attention, to get you to reach out to them through an open line of communication, to get you curious as to why you're being blocked, to get an emotional reaction out of you. If you give that emotional reaction, if you reach out to them, you're actually validating them. You are letting them know that you are still thinking of them, you're pining away for them, and you are still an available option for them, which is validating and comforting for the avoidant. So, if they're fearful avoidant, there's also another reason why they might block you: to quell their anxious side, to keep their anxious side at bay, because fearful avoidants also have an anxious side as well as an avoidant side. And their anxious side may start to get tempted to reach out to you. So by blocking you, subconsciously they are reducing that temptation for them to reach out to you if they're a fearful avoidant. But don't take it too personally when they block you. It hurts. The whole discard hurts. But when they block you, it's more a representation of them and their inability to handle emotional and relationship stress. It's a reflection of them and how they handle things in a not so healthy way. Especially if you never did anything bad to this person, if you never were emotionally, physically, verbally abusive, if you treated them with nothing but kindness and love and empathy and you got blocked, it's not a reflection of you, so don't blame yourself. If you're blaming yourself for this, if you're thinking that it must have been something that you did wrong, all you're doing is prolonging your pain, which doesn't help you heal at all. Just recognize it's a reflection of somebody who doesn't have the tools in their tool belt, that doesn't have the skill set to handle and regulate emotional stress and insecurities. It's just not a reflection of you.